Hey there, welcome to Press Play, where we take a look at the best and sometimes worst video marketing content out there. I'm Ben. That's Justin. And today we're going to be taking a look at recruiting videos. Now, that's not military recruiting, it's not sorority recruiting, these are HR recruiting videos, some kind of video to entice someone to want to apply for a job at a company. Justin, what are the key elements of a good recruiting video? Well,
we've seen a lot in our day, and a lot of it is the same old shit. So, first thing, you want to get and keep their attention.
Okay.
Second, explain what is unique about your company or your culture.
All right.
Third, you can spend a lot of time and money in recruiting. So this video is intended to either move them down that funnel, the recruiting funnel, or spit them out. You don't want to waste any of that time interviewing.
Makes sense. Yep.
And fourth, no ping pong tables, please.
Oh, God, no. Maybe a foosball table or like a ball pit or something. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But
or a slip and slide.
Yeah. No ping pong tables. All right, well, let's take a look at our first video today. It's Will You Fit Into Deloitte by Deloitte. Let's press play.
What, please? Thank
Excuse me, Darren. I spilt something on your jacket. Sorry.
Hey man, so it's Sonia's birthday today and we're all putting in to get her a present, but we don't know what to get her. So I was thinking, why don't you grab her a coffee, go into her office, and see if you can find any clues as to what she likes. Do you reckon you can do that?
Oh, lovely, thank you. How's it going here so far?
Good, thank you.
All good? Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
See ya.
To you. Yeah.
So that's not the entire video, that's just part of it, but what I love about it is that it's interactive. I think the whole thing to run through to unlock all of the achievements or whatever takes about 6 minutes. If you want to watch the video, I recommend you follow the link. I don't know, my guess is it's right about here right now. Here-ish somewhere. Wherever Anthony decides to put it, but I'm guessing it's right near here. You can watch the full video there, but I was actually drawn to this video just because of the interactivity. I think it's kind of a pattern interrupter. You actually get to choose your option, and you get to learn what their kind of core values are, right? What are they looking for in an employee? And that's really what drew me to it. Another thing too is if you go through the whole experience, you get to this slide where you basically then have a whole bunch of other videos that you can watch that's one person talking about what it takes to get into their job, their specific job. So it does a really interesting job of kind of showing what the company's about, but also then really getting you to then kind of go deeper down into that journey. I think the gamification is great, the interaction is great. Overall, just really kind of appealing to me. That's why I decided to bring it in.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that one. Let's take a look at our list.
Okay.
Number 1, did it get and keep your attention?
I think it did. I think it could have done maybe a slightly better job of getting my attention. It did start with the gamification part with the energy up on the coffee.
I like that.
That was pretty early in. It certainly kept my attention because once you know that it's interactive and you're going to have to do things, I started paying attention more. I actually chose wrong on that what to get Sonia in the first place. And I was like, okay, I really have to pay attention to this. And I think that's a great mechanism for that.
did it explain something unique about their company or their culture?
I think they showed that there are certain things that they value in their company culture, and without just like a talking head standing there talking about we appreciate honesty and attention to detail, they actually took you through the exercise. So totally did that.
Awesome. Third.
I think it would have spit out anybody who doesn't have the qualities that are necessary. If you failed more than once or twice, you might think, not the company for me. But it also then gives you the opportunity at the end of the video to learn more about the specific roles that are there. And I think it does a great job of kind of moving further down that recruiting funnel.
I wonder if they tracked the inputs at all to kind of score their
It would be really
recruits.
cool if you could integrate it with like your email marketing or somehow, and email it to candidates and actually track individuals' responses. So even if they ended up getting to the end, you could see how many wrong answers they put in, almost like a pre-interview. Interesting.
I would not like that.
And I don't recall seeing any ping pong tables in there.
No ping pong.
So that's good. So I think that's a win.
all.
Justin, what do you have for us today?
Well, actually, it's a local company. It's just on the road in Morrisville called ChannelAdvisor.
All right.
They're growing quite a bit, and this one is called Work at ChannelAdvisor.
Let's press play.
This is Ryan. He's a senior software engineer at ChannelAdvisor, and he claims he can solve a Rubik's Cube in under 2 minutes. For this video, we're going to try and tell you everything you need to know about ChannelAdvisor before Ryan solves the Rubik's Cube. Are you ready, Ryan? All right, go.
ChannelAdvisor is a software as a service company that helps retailers sell online across e-commerce channels.
ChannelAdvisor is located around here, near coffee shops and ice cream parlors and rickshaw rides downtown. Peter likes it. He moved here 2.5 years ago to join our sales team. Before he came to ChannelAdvisor, he lived here. Now he lives here.
The defining characteristics of a successful sales executive at ChannelAdvisor is someone that's going to put in the work, someone that understands that there's a pool of opportunity, and that if you make the right calls and you reach out to the retailers, there's a strong possibility of a long partnership with that customer.
Peter now works with clients who sell this, and these, and these. Looks like we better hurry. This is how many cupcakes it used to take to feed the staff at ChannelAdvisor. This is how many it takes to feed the staff now. This is what an after-work party used to look like at ChannelAdvisor. This is what an after-work party looks like now. Yeah, we're growing. A lot. Just ask Amy, our Director of Global Managed Services. When she got here, she'd been to this many trade shows. Now she's been to this many.
How much time do I have?
Not much. Tell us about managed services.
So all of our customers want to continue to grow their business online. Managed Services utilizes our software to help them do that.
And we're expanding internationally, with offices here, and here, and here, here too, and here. It's a really exciting industry, but maybe Scott's the guy to tell you that.
What's exciting about e-commerce is the amount of growth. In 2004, only 4.5% of total sales were online. This year, it's about 10%. That means that this will be a $1 trillion industry by 2016.
And what about you, Ryan? Any final words about your experience at ChannelAdvisor?
E-commerce affects every household in the industrialized world. And probably one of the biggest things that separates us is the philosophy of the management team. You're not just an employee, but you're actually a partner. And that's very rewarding.
We're solving more than Rubik's Cubes. We're solving the challenges of global e-commerce.
All right. Cool. Yeah. So there's an original version of this from a couple years ago. They kept it quite a bit shorter. I think it was solve it under a minute. But I think their company's grown and they had a lot more to say. I would have liked to see them keep it shorter somehow. But in general, I like the framework, kind of cutting back to the Rubik's Cube and cutting back to a little bit about the area that they're working in and some of the benefits to working in this area, and then also a little bit about the job specifically itself and what's great about the job. So.
Yeah, I felt like you could get a good sense of the people, a good overall sense of the vibe, that the company's in a growing market, so there's a lot of opportunity. I think it hit those points well, and I don't really know what I'd pull out of there. So yeah, and it was what, 2 minutes and 30 seconds, something like that? Yeah, a little on the long side, but not terrible. Let's look at our criteria. Did it get and keep your attention?
It attempted to, and it did a pretty good job. I think like I said, it went a little bit long, but that device of cutting back to the Rubik's Cube, cutting back to employees was clever, and I like that a lot.
Okay, and so what specifically unique to the company or to the company's culture did it show?
I think the Rubik's Cube itself and Scott Wingo, it's all kind of got a little bit of a nerdy aspect to it. A big part of what they do is development, and so they're definitely reaching out to that. But you kind of see that everywhere. I think what was interesting is they know that they're pulling people from New York and from San Fran, and that there's a lot of benefits to just living here. And so I think they spoke to that.
Does it move the potential applicant through that recruiting funnel, or does it spit them out? Does it do anything to qualify or disqualify them?
I think it does in some ways. You saw the pacing, very fast paced. It's a very growth focused company, so if you're maybe not into that sort of thing, you'll recognize that, and it gave you a little bit of a feel of the vibe, the type of people that are working there. And I think in general, you should get a decent feel of whether or not you'd be a good fit.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, I feel like I saw a pinball machine, but I don't think I saw a ping pong table.
I'll take pinball.
Yeah, so that's a yes on no ping pong table.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, well, that's good. So that's our episode for today. If you've got a good or particularly bad recruiting video that you want to share with us, please share it in the comments below, and we'll see you next time on Press Play. Bye-bye.